Hello everybody and welcome to episode 6 of Let's Play Civilization 3 Complete. Alright, as I said at the end of last episode, we're reaching the end, or we are at the end, of the initial settler rush expansion phase. We only have this one more city to make up here, and then everything is pretty much filled in. Well, actually no, we gotta put a city up here. Maybe we could skip it, but I don't know, I don't think it would be wise. So, one more city after this, and then we've got everything together. I could upgrade these warriors if I had more money, but I'm not sure if I need to. So, before we get started, I wanted to show you something. Where there used to be the histograph is still here, but as you can see, we now have victory conditions. We can see what we need to win with each victory condition, where we stand, and where the top rival is, which means whoever's number 1, or if we're number 1, it shows who's number 2. So pretty much we have 5% of the world's area and 9% of the population, but so does America. We're really neck and neck with America. If you take a look at the score, they are beating us in score. Let's take a look at power. Our power is a little bit better, but still, the America is a threat. We are going to have to do something about them. The question is, what should we do? Well, nothing quite yet. We want to make sure that our army is good. We have about 1 spearman per city, but we don't really have too much of an offensive force right now. We have 2 archers, a swordsman and a horseman, only 1 galley, and one of these funky little guys. So we're going to have to build up our military before we can try anything like that. But one thing we can do is bring the soldiers we have over to the border. Both the border with America and Persia, because, as you know, Persians are very apt to fight. Oh, might that be the Netherlands that we're going to be close to over here? Well, we'll say hi to them. Maybe if war comes with America, they will help us fight. Yes, it's always good, as I've said many times before, to have as many other countries on your side as possible in a war against a larger enemy. Of course, if you're fighting a little guy and you want all the terrain or all the land for yourself, you probably should just go to war by yourself, and it should be fine. Alright. It's time to arm ourselves. Yes, episode 6 might be known as the episode where we begin to build our army. I want to do to rotate between building peacetime improvements like coliseums and building military units. Also, I think that we need more workers. I mean, we have a very large land area. Oh, we have a... Oops, I guess we have a guy here already, so you don't have to build a settler after all. But I would like you to build a worker. Yes, one of our first goals is to make sure all the cities are attached with a road network. That being in mind, you first build a road over to the horse, and then we're going to build the road down. Alright, the final city, or the second to last city in the first set, New Reims. Yes, there we go. 1 more worker. Well, not 1 more, there's going to be several more. But let's see if this is the Netherlands down here. I think it is, because we haven't found anyone else. We'll definitely know it's them if they scream at us for invading their territory. You know, I think that people got mad. Yep, there we go. It's too bad we can't trade maps, because I'd really like to do that, but oh well. I think people got mad when playing Civ 3 when foreign troops would just walk all over their countries and everything, and there wasn't anything they could do about it. So I think that's why in Civ 4 Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I've seen, you can't put troops in another country unless you declare war, which is probably a good thing. In fact, it works the same way in most games, probably. Alright, can we get a swordsman over here? Yes, we can. Alright. I want some horsemen for long-range attacks, but I think that swordsmen should make up the bulk of our forces. Big stacks of spearmen and swordsmen can be very effective. Right, Mr. Worker? Your new mission in life is to build roads to all our various cities. So, you can start by building a road to New Paris. Yes, a very good idea for you. Alright, you have a spearman. We're going to have you build a temple now. Because, like I said, we're going back and forth between military and non-military. Alright, you build a road to the bananas. Okay. Why are there American warriors in the Netherlands? Are they invading? They might be. We don't really know, because we don't have an embassy with either of them. A situation we'll probably want to correct at some point. In fact, let's take a look at our embassy screen now. Let's see, can we afford to build an embassy with anyone? We can build an embassy with Persia. Let's do that. It's a good start. Alright, Persepolis. Their capital is pretty far from our territory. And from what we can see, it's always good to look at these screens in detail. So they have dyes connected to their capital. They're right there, after all. They have horses and they have iron. So they're going to be pretty tough. They have a lot of guys going on now. They're in anarchy, so I am assuming they're switching to either Republic or possibly monarchy, but most likely Republic. Alright, well, we're going to do a weird dance where we go in and out between Persian and American territory. Well, now that we have an ally, or we have a embassy with Persia, which means we can declare or make treaties. All of you probably already know this, but you know, it's worth repeating just in case somebody doesn't. Alright. Let's talk to Persia, see what's going on here. Yeah, we can make military alliances, but they're not going to accept it unless they're already at war with somebody. And they're not at war with either of the people that we know. Somehow I think the four of us are disconnected from the rest of humanity or whatever. But, oh, let's have this guy stand up here for a while. He's kind of screwed when it comes to places to go. Looks like the Netherlands also have iron. Well, everybody has iron in our neighborhood. I'm not sure if the Americans have iron, though. I haven't really seen any evidence that they do, but I don't want to assume anything, because we only know a very small amount of their territory. So they might very well have iron. We'll just assume that they do before they... Ooh, warrior just died up there. I think that was a Dutch guy. They just couldn't pay their military bills. That's also something that's very good to know. We don't need an archer, but we could use a barracks here. The English city of London has completed the Temple of Artemis. This was another thing added in Conquest. It was not there in Play the World. And it puts a temple on every city. Now that's great, because that gives you a culture in every city automatically. It's the first wonder that does that. No wonder back in the Play the World era, or vanilla, did that. So it's a very good thing to know. Yes, our boats are going to take a pretty long time to get anywhere where we might meet someone new, but it could happen. Now, I don't know if trading contacts was something that was changed from Play the World to Conquest, but so far, either it is, or we just haven't been able to find anyone yet. Alright. Time for a swordsman. Yes, I definitely think that America is our #1 threat right now. The Great Library, that's been in since vanilla. Wish we had it. We're really behind on technology, but Oh well, just have to live without. But like I said, we are, what was I saying? I totally forget. But yes, America is our greatest threat right now. Alright, we're going to station this galley in the last coastal city before America. Just in case, certain, inevitable events happen. If you know what I mean. And I think you do. Okay. Another spearman there, okay. It's a long time to build the Colosseum, but that's alright. And there, with new tours, right next to old tours, I guess, we have our our last original city. We now have a total of 25. Nice round number. Now come down here to Poitiers and await further orders. Okay, you zigzag like crazy and see if you can get anywhere. Oh no, the Dutch are already in the Middle Ages. Something tells me the Persians might be too. Yeah, we are behind. Right, we got tobacco here. I think it's pretty important that we connect up the tobacco to everything, so we'll build the road down here. And of course, sugar. We want to connect that up, but that's not as urgent, I think, so we're just going to have to wait on that. We already have one source of horses caught up, but two's good too. Well, we see that the Persians... Wait, are those Persians or are those Americans? It's hard to tell. I think they are Americans, actually, returning to their territory. The Hanging Gardens of Moscow. I bet you never would have expected that. Yep, they're Americans returning. I think they were up here trying to settle some new territory up in Persian town, but the Persians, or I, filled it all in first, so... Well, actually, it was both the Persians and I. So, who doesn't have any swordsmen yet? Well, you have one on the way. I have another settler here. I forgot about him. Well, we're just going to have to wait until we get a galley to, bring him places. But let's put a guy up here just in case something happens. One of the only bad things about a huge map, I mean, there's a few downsides, but one of the main ones that I see is that the map is extremely, it takes a very long time to get anywhere. So, if we're sending troops to reinforce a front, it's going to take them a very long time to get there. Of course, that will all change when we get to getting coal and building railways. Yes, it's very important. You need coal and iron to build railways. So, we have the iron. Hopefully we have coal somewhere in here. Of course, we'll never know that until the time comes. Alright, well, you just duck in and out of various territories. I love moving these guys with the arrow keys. It's so, you get to see so much more because they don't necessarily take the closest path hugging the land, or they usually do when they are automated. So sending them out square by square, you can have them explore more territory. And I believe the one square to one gold ratio is still, somewhat accurate. So even squares of open ocean are going to be information that they're going to be interested in. Alright, let's build an aqueduct over here so Toulouse can grow. Renee, you can build a aqueduct as well. Those cities probably aren't going to be too important in terms of raising military. 1, 2, 3. Now, if we were seafaring like the Dutch, all our boats would have a +1 speed modifier. Very useful. Now, seafaring was another trait added in Conquest. Now, hopefully you're not tired of me telling you everything that was added in Conquest, but, I got the Vanilla Civ 3 back in 2002. I got Play the World back in 2003, and I didn't get Conquests Incomplete until literally just a few weeks ago. So, it's new to me. It still is. But that's okay. It's still close enough to what I know that I don't think it's going to be any significant problem. Well, we're making progress discovering new lands. We haven't really found anything that's not, one of the 3 neighbors that we already know about, but we'll get there eventually. So, that's the end for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time for episode 7. So long, folks.